Welcome back to the channel. It's another one here with BBA, and I'm here in Witton, or Aston. I got off at Witton station to Aston Villa football ground. Now, as far as I'm aware, and as I've had a look, only during match day would you not be able to fly your drone over here, but as long as you're on a public land, or if you're going to go on private property, you have their permission, then there's no reason why you can't fly a drone around a football ground. So that's what we're going to do, and because I know that, we're going to go and actually see how security respond to the idea of me flying one. I'm not going to ask, but I'm going to tell them that's what I'm doing. Is there anyone in security? So here we are at the North Stand. There's not a sign of security in sight. Interesting. Well, if I can't find security, I'll just do it anyway. Broadcaster and photographer entrance. I have actually been here before. Oh, is there? Are you security? Is it okay to have a word a second? How do I get round? So I found security. Let me bring this back in a second. Got the Villa store over there. So I did check the box, but I didn't think anyone was in there. In the old security house bit. Oh, there is. Just wanted to let you know that I'm going to be out on the side of the road here. Okay. For maybe about, I don't know, 10-15 minutes. Okay. And I'm just going to put a drone up and get some aerial footage. Just thought I'd let you know so there was no hostility. Okay. Or hostile reconnaissance. Do you know about that yet? No. Management's here. Management don't, which is why I'm letting you know that that is what I'm doing, because I didn't want someone thinking, he's flying a drone. Okay, what I'm going to suggest you do is go and speak to him in the hut. I'll have to ask the management if they'll give you permission to do that. Well, I'm going to do it. I'm not going to do it from your land. Okay. I'm going to do it from public I'm going to do it from the public side path. Yeah. It's not going to be on your property, but it is going up. So obviously, with it being a football ground, I'm not going to go around every business and building, but because it's a football ground, I just wanted to make you aware. That's what I'm going to be doing. Cheers, mate. Thank you. He doesn't seem too happy about that. I'm not asking for permission. I'm just letting you know out of common courtesy. I don't think anyone's in there. Staff entrance. Police door there. I need to let them know, he's going to let them know, I don't know which. Shall I knock anyway? Again, don't have to be the word, polite, does it? Ah! Hiya, mate. Just to let you know, I'm going to be out on the side road here. I'm just going to be flying a drone above. I'll let your colleague know. He said to come down and speak to you.
It's a no-fly zone.
It's a no-fly zone? Only on match day?
No. Around there, there's no-fly zone around the pitch.
Right, round the pitch. Yeah. Right, but the drone's going to go up. I'm not going directly over.
What is it that you're doing?
Just doing some filming of the area. But obviously, with this being a football ground, I thought I'd at least have the decency to let you know what I'm doing, so that people don't kind of... But obviously, as far as being a non-fly zone, on the app it's saying that there's no fly zone here. Do you know what I mean? On the app, actually the drone assist app, it states. Now, obviously, during match day, things like that, legislation, the rules around drones. Obviously, on a day that you've got a match, during those hours, I wouldn't be able to put one up.
So
because
where is the drone going to be looking at?
It's going to go up from the side of this road here. It's going to get a shot of this, and then it's going to get another shot of everything within a 360 angle. So I'm obviously just letting you know out of common courtesy. I didn't really think it was going to cause a...
Well, I can't agree to it. So, but if you're outside, the only thing I can do is contact the media department and then get them, because what they'll do, they'll probably phone the police.
It's all within, everything's within the law. I've got my drone licence, IDs on the drone.
When we've had people ask before, it's been a strict no.
Right.
So basically,
do you know, like this, no disrespect to you, because I honestly didn't know this was going to cause this kind of issue. I wasn't coming to ask for permission. No. I was literally coming to just let you know out of common courtesy, because if I was doing something and you guys are like...
So what I'm going to have to do then is, once it's up in the air, I'll have to report it.
Okay. You do,
you've done what you've had to do.
But you do know that obviously you're going to be reporting something that I am lawfully within my right to do. I am again with what you've just said.
As long as I'm covering my ass.
Of course. I will step back outside there. I will check the drone assist app again, because obviously if it's a no-fly zone, it's a no-fly zone. As a drone licence holder, I mean, I'm not going to be doing anything that I can't legitimately do.
I can't stop you.
That's no, it's not going to be on your property.
As soon as it comes across the property, if it does, you know, yeah.
Sweet. All right, mate. Cheers. I appreciate it. Yeah. Interesting. So, seems to be a big problem here. See, this is the problem. When you do try to let people know what you're going to be doing, out of common courtesy, you still don't understand the law of being able to do so anyway. So, I'm going to have a walk down to this other end and see what side is better to put the drone up from. But then I'll... Here's police here now. Away fans. This side's all where the away fans come in. Different stands, P stand, M stand, etc, etc. But when I get back down this other side, I'll bring this video back. So mate, pardon?
You're flying a drone?
I will be.
Can't do it, it's a no-fly zone?
It's not a no-fly zone, mate. I'm a legitimate drone user, yeah?
Yeah.
So obviously when I come out and I go places, I check restricted flight zones. I have all the apps that do that for me. This isn't a restricted flight zone. The only time this does become a restricted flight zone is when you're using it on match day. On match day, and we can Google this now. We can Google this. It's there on Google. If you type in, can I fly a drone over a football stadium? It's going to turn around and tell you, match day you can't, but any other time you can. Lawfully you can. So I only come, I wasn't, what I'm trying to say is I wasn't trying to be, I didn't even know it was going to cause this issue. I come here today.
Cause a massive issue.
Why is it going to cause a massive issue?
Because you're flying a drone over a football stadium.
I'm not going to fly it directly over your stadium. It's just going to go up in the air, right? Out of common courtesy, I just thought I'd come let you guys know. So that obviously things like this didn't occur. Pardon?
Who did you tell?
2 security guards. I came into your property, not into the property, but I walked onto the front, let people know that this is what I was going to be doing. Just wanted to let you know, I'm going to be flying a drone. I'm going to be here about 10-15 minutes. And obviously it's no hostile reconnaissance or anything like that. Because it's a football stadium, that is the only reason I've come to let you know. I'm obviously not going to go knock on that building. I'm not going to go knock on this building. But out of pure common courtesy, because this is a football stadium, I've come to let you know.
Do you work for a company?
It's a hobby. It's a hobby. That's what I do. I literally go around with my drone and take pictures of things of interest.
So the gentleman don't work for a company. It's a hobby. We've got the rules and regulations to no-fly zone. So the no-fly zone only applies to when it's match day. You must understand the security reasons.
Yeah, of course I do. Even when if I showed you now, even when I go onto my app, yeah, it tells me that this is a strong, controlled area. So what that tells me is, it tells me that, not that I can't fly here, but because it's strong, that these kind of incidents might happen, where you may come out, you may question me and challenge me, hence to why I come to let you know first, because I didn't want that to happen. I thought if I come let you know, that's why I'm here. You guys will be aware there's a guy out on a public footpath with a drone up in the air. That's all it is. It's sort of interest. There's a hobby. I've got a drone. Football stadiums. Yeah. License is there. It has its ID on it. It's all legit, mate. It's like... And obviously, I know one of your colleagues said that the minute you put it up in the air, I'm going to have to call the police. Now, that is fine, obviously, if that's what's got to happen. But I imagine, as long as I show the documents I have here, the police are going to also tell you that I'm not doing anything wrong, like.
Sorry. Say that again.
Do you know how I can reassure you as well? I have to stick to something called VLOS, which is visual line of sight. So for instance, here, I put the drone up here, yeah? As soon as it goes past this bit of the building anyway, I can't no longer see my drone. Within my drone license, being seen doing that, I can lose it and I can be prosecuted. So I have no intentions of going over the... Do you understand what I'm saying? Because I can't physically see my drone. It has to be in visual line of sight.
So that's we need to ask you is, can I see your license? Have you got a photograph of it? You're filming at the moment. But that's alright.
It's have you ever seen a drone license before? Okay, so it doesn't come with it doesn't come with a photograph, no. But that's it. And actually, with the drone that I'm using today, yeah, I don't even actually need this document.
Can I take a photograph of it?
Can you take a photograph?
Yeah.
As long as it's not got my name on it, that's fine. You can take a photograph of the actual ID number, and it obviously says. But this here, yeah, this isn't even the one that you want to see, to be honest. This one I'm trying to say. I'm trying to be very transparent with you. Yeah, so this one, right? This one's just for the purpose of a flyer ID. Now, because my drone's under 250 grams, right, I don't actually need to, by law, have one of these. All I do need to have is what they call an operator ID. That operator ID has to be on my drone, a bit like a registration plate on a car. So I have an operator ID. That's the one that, by law, I have to be abiding by. So because of the weight of this, I don't need to be abiding by this. I'm just telling you that I am also...
You need operator's license and...
Yeah, so the operator ID, everyone who's got a drone and plans on putting it up in the air...
And a flying license as well?
No. The flyer license is for anyone that's going to fly a drone over 249 grams. Okay? My drone is a 249 kilograms. So it comes under that weight, right? So for that reason, I don't actually need this, but I am just showing you that I am a registered drone holder. There's an ID on my drone, right? Yeah. That one, that's an operator ID. That has to be on everything. And now, And again, trying to be as transparent as possible so you see that I'm not here for any hostile reconnaissance. This here that I'm showing you now, and the number on the drone, without sounding rude, I don't even have to provide you. The only person that I would have to provide is the police, and that's if they believed I was committing a criminal offence. Other than that, I don't even have to show it to the police. The only people that can see it is the CAA. So this is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to be very transparent in the fact that I'm here.
Those guys are on YouTube and TikTok.
I do vlogging. Yeah. So, and obviously a lot of my stuff goes on social media, but it's no more than a hobby. I'm just one guy, goes out with a camera. Like I say, tried to make this as less awkward as possible by trying to... No, I know you're not. I'm trying to get you to understand. I was trying to make this whole situation by coming and asking. I haven't come here today, just put the drone up, where you guys are going to see me on camera and get all, shit, we've got a guy out there with a drone, what's he doing? He might work for a company, he might be for a rival team. It's none of that. I'm a member of the public. I've come to let you know what I'm doing. I'm going to put the drone up. It's probably going to take 10 minutes to put the drone up, bring it back down.
First,
yeah.
Do anything?
And as I say, I don't plan on coming on to your property. I don't plan on flying over your property, only getting an aerial shot from public property, mate. That's it. Would it make you more comfortable if I done it from the public park there? Is that going to make you feel a bit more comfortable?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get some answers.
No, I know. You're just trying to do your job, and I'm trying to also like not be a. Do you know what I mean? I'm not trying to be awkward.
I'm not saying to be.
So obviously, again, the reason I say that concept there is because if I put it up there on that mound, yeah, I can't directly fly over the road. See what I mean? I'm not allowed to do that. I either have to be this side or I have to be that side. Do you see what I'm saying? So is that going to make you feel any more comfortable with me being on that side? Again, it will still see when it's up in the air, but... Even trying to accommodate here. Trying actually to be reasonable on this one. Alright, crack on then, mate, yeah? Sweet. So he's not very happy about us flying the drone. He still stood there. But he's entitled to do so. He's now walking back down. Setting the old drone up. Oh, what the fuck, man? You might just get up. So, authorization zone, aircraft in authorization zone, unable to take off before unlocking.
Home point updated.
So here we are. It won't let me fly here because we are within Villa Park's area. So here it won't let me. So we might have to go from a bit further away. But I'm going to go speak to him now and let him know that I can't even do it here anywhere. You have to be given an unlocked area code. That I don't have. So we'll go let him know that he should be alright, and I'm gonna have to go find a different area to do it from, if I can at all. Interesting. That was interesting because it didn't come up on the app, but now it's coming up. Now I'm going to fly and saying not possible, so we shall see. Or have they put a blocker in place? We shall see. So I did tell your colleague that before, obviously I flew it anyway and I set it up, but it might not even let me do it from here. Now, I don't know if it's been done because I'm here or it's just something you have in place anyway. But you actually, again, like I said, it's a controlled area, yeah? So you have actually something here which don't allow my drone to take off from this.
I couldn't.
Yeah, so
No,
no, that's what I'm trying to tell you. So I've gone to take off and it's unable to take off. The only way it will take off is if I've got an authorization password from you guys, which I imagine the only person that's going to issue that is the media office. So I am going to try to put the drone up still, but I'm probably going to have to be a little bit more distance away from the ground than what I hope to be anyway. So just letting you know. I'm going to go now and find somewhere where it's not going to turn around and say authorization zone.
Okay.
It could be half a mile around this place for all I know.
I don't know.
Exactly, I don't know. It's not coming up clearly on the app either for me to know. So I'm going to take a wander over here and see if it still works. If not, sorry to waste your time, and I'll be on my way.
Yeah.
But cheers. Cheers anyway. Cheers, mate. So we're going to go and see if it will let me do it. No, it won't. So there we are, people. Football grounds, and that's interesting because you can look this up. By law, you are allowed to fly a drone over a football stadium as long as I say, there's no one, they're not using it for a football game. So I'm going to try and come away where it might just let me. Oh, we'll have to go a little bit further away. If not, there's a very interesting one, people. They didn't want it up. But you learn something new, so this is a good video to learn it on, right? As I say, I did check before I come here, and by law, it's okay to put one across, but Aston Villa here has some technology that stops you being able to, by the looks of it. So I'm going to go see how far I've got to walk, and I'll bring this back. Peace. So I've come even further away. I'm right out the way now, across the road in some kind of housing estate. You can't see because you're looking at this. And it still says authorization zone. So again, when you go to start the drone and you go to take off, it will come up saying that aircraft in authorization zone, unlock to take off. And the only person that's going to give you that password is their media office, right? So no drone at this one. So we know football stadiums look like they're out the question unless they're from a good distance away. But hey, I'm going to wrap this up, and there's a few other places I want to go. So I'm going to say thanks for watching. Give this a thumbs up for me, even though it was a bit of a fail. But like I say, we'll learn as we go along, won't we? We'll learn as we go along. But football stadiums, certainly this one, is out of the question. Till next time, guys, stay safe, much love, and as always, peace out.